If you have a shop or a local business that is dependent on people living around you, then you are in the right place because you will learn how to promote your local business today. Hi, my name is Signa. Make sure you subscribe if you're a business owner to get lots of tips about marketing and business ownership, and give this video a like. It really helps me out. So first of all, what is a local business? So a local business is dependent on people surrounding it. You can't just pack up and leave and sell, in another city the next day. It could be a shop, it could be, a dental office, a salon, real estate agency, everything, and so on. So I will show you what worked for me. I have a physical shop in London. Over the years, I've had 2 other shops in another country. So I've kind of been marketing and promoting my businesses for, today is like 7 years already. And I have tried multiple different methods, offline, online. So I will share what worked for me the best in different countries. So I know these tips will work for you as well. Let's get into it. So the first and most important thing that you should do is Google SEO. And you can do that by optimizing your Google Maps or Google location account so that people could find you when they're Googling. And you need to optimize your website for certain keywords that your audience is looking for. For example, I have a salon. So for them, it's eyelash extensions plus the location you're in, right? So you can write blog posts, you can, learn everything about Google SEO, you can hire someone. It's not that hard to do, it just takes a little bit of time. But Google Maps takes definitely much less time and gives you results much faster. So it's really important that you optimize your Google page and your website, and definitely make sure you ask for reviews to be left on Google, because it will be recommended much higher than your competitors. The second really good platform where to get clients from is obviously Facebook advertisement, because you can literally target ideal clients literally around you. Like, you can choose the distance, and you can choose who you're targeting, you can choose your offer, and it's so cheap comparing to traditional advertisement or a lot of the offline methods. So I definitely recommend Facebook advertisement. If you want me to make some videos about the best offers that have worked for my businesses and my other clients' businesses, then let me know in the comments and I'll make a video about that. Another thing which I did was I would literally Google every website possible where I could post my business and its website and address, because this gives you, again, authority in Google, and it builds all these links that direct to your website. So Google will start recommending it. So for example, if you have classified ads like, what's it called? Craigslist, I think. In UK, it's Gumtree, right? So if you have a website like that, make sure you list your business there. Look at every free service where you can list your business, because it really helps with Google. And I actually got a lot of business from classified ads, even though, you would think that people who come there are really dodgy, but they're not. People Google and it may come up first before your website, so they just press on that first. Another thing which I really highly recommend every business to do is have a referral program or a system that refers to clients consistently. You can do this by having your own clients refer you clients, which we do. We give them an incentive and they send us clients. But of course, it means that you have to offer an excellent service, otherwise nobody will refer you or send you clients. Or you can work with another business and share clients between each other. You can have an incentive there, you can have some commission-based agreement. There's lots of ways that you can do that, but a referral program is so important, because referred clients who comes through that, they trust you much more, they last you much longer, and they'll usually pay much more as well. So really important to make sure you have a proper referral program. And the next one is actually working with other businesses. Now, you can do so many things with other businesses. you would just need to find a business that is not a straight competitor but has your audience, and you can again give them an incentive. You can offer them discounts to their clients. You can ask them to share your page online. You can ask them to send an email to their audience. You can ask them to put your website address on their website. You can do the same to them as well. What I would recommend is offering them something first before you go and ask, because a lot of people are quite skeptical. However, in 2021, which we are now, people are like, small businesses are struggling a lot. So I think everyone's more open to working together. And I feel like all business owners feel this year that we are in it together, because either you were an employee or you were a business owner, and business owners were suffering a lot this year, right? So I feel like everyone's a nice community now anyway. So working with other businesses is such a great way. Just make sure they're sharing or have your audience that you want already. Another thing that you can do in Instagram is you can search for local hashtags. Like, you put in the address, not the address, but the location, the city, like London, for example, in Instagram search bar, and you see the recent posts who have posted there, and you engage with them. And you can leave meaningful comments, and they'll start seeing your post consistently. Another thing which you can do with that is you can find micro influencers. That means like people with 5 till 25,000 followers who live locally to you, and you can offer them a collaboration, and you can work together with micro influencers. We've tried it in 2 different countries, and it's been, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but now, I've managed to work out a system that actually works, but it was a lot of trial and error. Another thing which you can do on Instagram is whenever you post anything, just make sure you're tagging the location that you are based, not your shop per se. So you can do that as well, but mostly I would recommend adding the city or town that you're in, because when people search, they're putting in the town. They don't put in specifically your shop address unless you're already quite well known. So I definitely recommend doing that in your stories, in your feed posts, and on Facebook as well. And now the last thing that I have tried and that's worked for me and I really recommend doing is go to Facebook, find your local groups. Every city has a buy and sell group, there's vegans group, there's mommy groups, there is, oh my god, there's so many groups. There's businesses, like local businesses. I have definitely a Facebook group. So go to those groups and make sure you're offering them value. So offer them advice, help them out if you're living locally. Engage with them, and don't just sell all the time, because people get turned off. But if you start engaging in those groups and helping people out, they will start checking out your profile and they see that your business is there. So make sure your personal profile is optimized on Facebook and that you're offering value. And of course, you may ask if you can post like a certain type of offer in there that doesn't sound too spammy or too salesy. Make sure you ask the admins first, of course, but always start with giving value first. I promise you it works out much better. So those were the things. I've tried tons of other things for my businesses, and honestly these things are the ones that have worked the best for me, and they're not really expensive if you think about it. Most of them take a lot of time rather than money, so definitely I recommend doing them. Now, if you have any questions about how to promote your local business, make sure to leave a comment so I can help you out with more videos. See you in the next one.